In this video, we are diving into something incredibly exciting, Cloud Dev, which is powered by the Cloud 3.5 Sonnet model, integrated right into your Visual Studio Code extension. So imagine having an AI assistant that doesn't just complete your code, but actually helps you navigate complex software development tasks step by step. So with Cloud 3.5 Sonnet's advanced agentic code capabilities, the Cloud Dev can create and edit files, explore large-scale projects, and even execute terminal commands all with your own supervision. So Cloud Dev offers a human-in-the-loop GUI, which means that you can control every file change and every command executed. And that ensures safe and accessible way to leverage your agentic AI. So here is where it gets even cooler. Cloud Dev's vision capabilities let you paste images directly into chat to turn mockups into working applications or even fix bugs with a screenshot. So you can inspect every change Cloud makes right in the editor and provide feedback until you are satisfied with the result. All right, so plus with permission button like you can approve your terminal commands, you have full control over what gets executed. You can track the total tokens and API usage cost. You can set limits for API request. And when a task is done, Cloud even suggests running the final output with a simple click. So we are going to go through all that. All right. So here are some changes that has been made, updates. So with the Cloud Dev, you have a task history, and which means that new tasks will automatically save so you can always resume them later. So it also has a pause for prompt catching to make requests up to 90% cheaper and 85% faster. So it's currently only available through the Anthropic API for Cloud 3.5 Sonnet. So prompt catching is nothing but is a technique that speeds up AI systems or applications by storing the results of previously processed prompts or queries. So instead of reprocessing the same input every time it's requested, the system retrieves the results from a cache that is the temporary storage. So this saves time and computing resources. All right, so you can also add custom instructions to the end of your system prompt. So whatever um, instructions you want to feed into your system, you can do that as well. So you can add options to choose other cloud models plus GPT-4. So you can include your DeepSeek coder. You can include any model like Mistral using the open router. All right, so you can access the API through this link, set up the API, and you can use the open source LLM. All right. Okay, so let's get into our VS Code and test it out, see how it works. All right, so you should get a VS Code installed and you go to extensions. All right, so I'm typing it in Cloud Dev and I'll click on this and I'm going to install. So it takes only a few minutes to install and you are done. All right. Okay, so when that is done on your left, you see the Cloud Dev setup. So what I'm going to do now is you go to settings and I'm going to go to, so you make sure so you have options to use the open router and that would allow you to use the open source LLMs. All right, it's pretty simple to set up. So I'm going to choose Anthropic and I already have my API here. So I'm going to delete this after this video. All right, so here's my API and I'm going to choose the model. So I'm choosing the first one, 3.5 Sonnet. Okay. All right. So here are the tokens that is available, max output. And so you have the option. All right. And it supports images, supports the prompt catching. And also you can put in your custom instructions, right, to handle your queries. Okay. So Okay, so these instructions, they are going to be added to the end of your system prompt and it will be sent to the request. So this will be your maximum request per task. All right. So when you do that 20, so you can change this depending on how you want to use that. Okay. So when it reaches the limit, it's going to pause and ask you for your permission before making additional requests. So when it gets to 20 requests, it's going to ask for your permission to do that. So I'm going to say done. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to type in, so I'm going to upload. So I'm going to try out this image. So this is a snip of my ChatGPT. So I'm going to tell the Cloud Dev to replicate or make similar UI. Okay, so I'm going to say, I'm going to upload that image. Okay, so I'm going to upload that image and it's right here. Okay, so it's right here. So I'm going to say make a user interface from the touch image in HTML, CSS, and I'm going to say JS. Okay, so I'm going to say send. All right, so you can see the tokens here and the catch, the API cost. So let's see how this works. And it's printing out the request. So if you added a system prompt, it will be generated here. Okay, so you see it's asking for my approval. So let me widen this up and you can see the code generated index.html file. Okay, so it wants to create a new file. All right, so I'm going to say approve. Okay, and it's created a style.css, which is awesome. So it has the code. So I'm going to say approve to that. Okay, I'm going to say approve. All right, so it's created a script for JS. And that is awesome. So we have 3 files created. All right, it contains the pages, handle the styling and layout, provides interactivity for the cast, and send functionality. So one amazing thing is I can command it. I can say run command. And when I say run command, let's see. All right, this is perfect. So you can see it has created my UI exactly what I was requesting for. And you can see most of the features here. All right, this is great. This is so impressive. Okay, all right. So you can try this and test it out. So, right. So the prompt catching is really accessible through the Anthropic API for Cloud 3.5 Sonnet. So as soon as you choose the Cloud 3.5, it's readily available for use. Okay, and so that saves you money. So relatively, it's 85% faster as well. All right. So these are some of the features. All right. So you have the can create it. These are the history. So you can see the token that API cost that was used here. Okay. Okay, great. So you have the option to go to new task. You can go to your history. So you don't have to create a new, don't have to create a new application. You can just go to your history and it will automatically load for you. And for you can make a follow-up. So you can go to, so if you wanted to use the option for open router, you can go to open router and you can type in your API key and you can select your model. It's open source models. You can try it out. So some of them, okay, they don't support images and the prompt catching. So you can choose any of the models and you can put in your custom instructions and your maximum tokens. All right, and you are done. Okay, great. All right, guys, so this is what I wanted to share with you. I hope you like this video. Do comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about this model. All right, don't forget to share and subscribe, and see you in the next one.